This is Auntie Cleo, offering a warm welcome to all visiting Auntie's Choice employees, affiliates in training, and
Well, we are back. We're back in this wonderful world of dysfunction and chaos. So we're... Oh, excuse me. Oh, wonderful. Look, it's corporations everywhere. Oh, what's happening over here?
These rats are due for eating. Where are the ones bound for Praetor? Wait, these cages are empty. Where's the rat handler in charge?
I will say though, remember the raps from Golden Edge and how they all got killed? Because, like, what happened? And look, I don't blame myself, but I definitely blame them. Hello there.
Please have identification, transfer work, and a reasonable bribe at the ready. Ah, you're not a transfer or
No,
visiting
not.
Auntie's Choice employee. I'll need to check your current standing with corporate affairs.
Sure. Go right ahead.
Alrighty. Commencing review. Estimated wait time, unknown. Really? Reads like a recap of an Aetherwave drama.
Thank you.
You're the questionable sort who we do business with, but you're definitely not our best friend. You should probably consider accepting our special offer. All it requires is allowing us to affix an Auntie's Choice holo advertorial inside your ship, so you can bear our messaging with pride and share it across Arcadia.
If it'll improve our standing with Auntie's Choice, sure. Although it's on the inside, so it doesn't really matter.
Next time you're back. Enjoy your time on the ACS Undisputed
Ooh, we're trusted
Claim,
now.
the pride of Auntie's Choice corporate war.
Well, then it was worth it
Here's
just to
the
get
ticket
trusted.
To the first stop on the Profit Mover Trimicular. From there, make your way through the Esplanade to the head office tower reception desk for details on our exciting contract opportunity.
Okay. First of all, we go through here. Boo!
This area is for client intake specialists only. Though, I admire your go-where-I-want attitude.
I admire your go where you want attitude. Yeah, I know. Hi! Just gonna be like, excuse me? Please go behind, sir. Or ma'am. So just come down here. An ad drone. Ad drones, see, look, even the drones have ads. Wait, does that also have like a thing on the side? Oh, that's crazy. Is that a Space's Choice one? I wanted to stop so I can see.
This is first class.
I can almost see it. No. I think it is Space's Choice. Haha! She's just repurposed the things. Wait, what's this? Ooh, I did on Bite Cocktail. The value added Esplanade. Where are we, guys? This place is like a whole new world. A whole new world. I love this exists. I do love a good tram or like public vehicle in a game. I don't know. It does it for me, you know? It just does it for me.
Hey, you, soldier with the arm. Got a delivery for you.
Okay.
Got a delivery for an Inez Silong. That you? I mean, I'm sure it's you, considering there aren't many of you folk running about. But I've got to ask, company policy.
Yeah, it's me, all right. Who is asking exactly?
Hey, just a courier friend. Nothing funny like. A soldier named Ortiz hired me to find you, if I could, and deliver this message.
This may need something. This name means something to you, Inez.
Ortiz was in my unit. Good man, but ain't sure why he's reaching out now. Suppose we'll see when we return to the ship.
One more thing, friend. Consider this your formal reminder that we don't offer return to sender service, unless you pay double plus expediting charges. Until next time.
Okay. Seems simple enough. Right. What is this place? Whoa! Ooh!
Feels like
whoa!
a glimpse of Arcadia's future. If Auntie's Choice has its way.
It's spinning around! I spin my head.
Think you dropped something?
Did I? Oh, hi, ma'am.
Yeah, you dropped something. Word to the wise. Mind your personal effects, intellectual assets, and major organs at all times.
Okay.
Plenty of opportunists here, eager to take you for all you're worth. You're lucky I found this, thing you dropped. Get me?
Thanks, I think. We invite you to the back deck steerage, which I am required to note is sponsored by Stolicers. Says yes, exciting new business opportunity. Maybe later. Maybe later we can have some more important things to do.
It's the burning sensation on everyone's tongue and upper GI tract. The Raptidon bites. Exclusively at the bottom runger. We put the toxic
In toxic. Head office tower. Wonderful. Ooh. Door. Another bathroom. How many bathrooms does this place have? Market compliance?
My bits are on order.
Can't tell the difference between cover and concealment.
Corporate climber? There's stuff in their poop. You're feeding them the wrong thing. This is all very cool though. Probably should go
Why do I
this
feel like we're
way.
about to meet some of the most meddlesome people in the world?
Attention, morally gray outsider. The adventure of your lifetime awaits. Auntie's Choice is hiring.
But I'm not wanting a job.
Daring self-determinist, stalwart seeker of self-betterment, or rapacious rogue of corporatism. Welcome to Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. As in Ida, your assignments will be some of the most decisive and admirable tasks that Auntie's Choice has to offer. Idas help explore the wilds, plot our path, and shape the evolution of our beloved corporation. And with enough rugged determinism, you might even live to see the results.
I actually have an invite from the Vice President, Gertie Hewitt, directly, so I don't want all of this going on.
And you can see her as soon as I'm finished. Where was I? Oh, yes. Because you are making a choice to grab destiny and claim it as your own. A choice to be Auntie's Choice. Now, I'm finished. You'll find VP Hewitt right over there. When you're done, please exit to your left, where 2 of our top 29 vice presidents are waiting for you.
You'll find... Oh, Gertie.
I see you decided to accept my invitation. Good. I do hate having to follow up. Ordinarily, reception here would detain you in a whole song and dance, but you're no common contractor. You're my honored guest. And as such, I've informed them there's no need.
A pleasure to meet you in person, Gertie.
I wanted to formalize my gratitude for your assistance on Greater Tranquility Station.
Yes.
What a shame our negotiations were so violently digressed. I felt we were making real progress, notwithstanding a subsection or two.
Is there any possibility the negotiations resuming?
In fact, that is what I summoned you here to discuss. Some messages have indeed been sent hither and thither through back channels. Alden remains convinced an agreement can be reached, and I concur. Mayhaps we're both overly optimistic, but if there's even the remotest chance of bringing the Order and Auntie's Choice together, the profit from doing so far outweighs the risk.
I'm intrigued. What involved in getting them to work together?
To begin, you'll need to gain favor with both the Order and Auntie's Choice. I expect the Order will want you to clap some chalkboard erasers together or something. Do whatever you must to earn an audience with our respective leaders and convince each to agree to meet and continue the negotiations.
Okay. That's it? Doesn't seem terribly difficult.
You're confident. A fine quality. At certain occupational tiers. But mind that you're not overconfident. Auntie hates grandstanding. Obviously, you will need help to smooth over any points of contention during the negotiation, which will require some verbal finesse, but worry about that step upon reaching it.
Sounds good. Count me in.
Capital. As I mentioned before, you'll first need to earn an audience with the presiding bishop and our very own chief executive before this plan can go ahead. When it comes to the Order, approach their laureates. They seem to run things. On our side, work with the VPs, improve their opinion of you, and gain their trust. Oh, and you might see about improving your oratory skills in the meantime.
Oratory?
Persuasive rhetoric will certainly be valuable during the upcoming negotiations.
Thanks. I'll talk to you later. Now we have to go see These guys. The VIPs, or VPs.
Well, wonderful to meet you. C.F. Pendergrass III, Strategic Reconfiguration. It's not every day we have such a capable operative accept our invitation to the undisputed claim. While it was those ill-fated peace talks that got you here, I've kept tabs on you for a good long time.
Yes, we've all kept tabs. Auntie and I have spoken about you several times now. Ursula Ormsby, Proprietary Insight Acquisition. You'll report to both of us. For now.
Indeed. It is our pleasure to meet you, and I am beyond tickled to welcome you to Auntie's Choice.
Whatever's going on between you two, I don't like. I get that you're like fighting for whatever, but no, I'm good. I don't want to get in between of this, whatever this is. Anyway, I'm not really here to join Auntie's Choice. I'm here to move the peace process along.
Yet they are indubitably one and the same. By coming into my employ and helping to secure Auntie's interests, you are directly manifesting a stable future for this colony.
At Auntie's Choice, we make things happen. If you want to move something along swiftly, you come to us. If you want to endlessly dither about numbers, talk to the Order.
You, my friend, are being given the opportunity of a lifetime. Auntie's Choice has a dynamic new vision, and we need a specific kind of go-getter to make it happen.
You have a massive corporation. Why do you need me?
We need someone not shaped by Auntie's meritocracy. It serves its function, but our workers tend to focus on rung climbing. We need an individualist who sees unorthodox solutions. A daring, non-conforming perturbation ameliorator to implement our monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
More succinctly, we are recruiting an expert outside consultant.
So basically, you don't want to have to worry about someone trying to take your job while you're giving them a task and then proving, oh, we're so much better than you at your task. So you're just getting outside help. Sounds exciting, I'm in.
Wonderful! This is the kind of wily adventure and self-determinism you will absolutely not regret. Your first assignment demonstrates some of the very qualities we need. Something unexpected, or in truth, unprecedented, has happened at one of our repackaging facilities on Praetor.
If I understand correctly, they're having, something of a workforce issue. Don't know rightly what you call it. Workers are, well, asking for things. It's strange. They've stopped working. The workers there simply stopped.
Stopped as in quit?
They expressed, and I know this is going to sound more than a bit strange, dissatisfaction. And they said they won't return to work unless things at the plant improve.
Specifically, they stated, until we meet their demands. As though employees have a right to demand anything of their employers.
What are their demands? Actually, no. They're striking. You're talking about where workers strike.
Striking? You're saying they're about to turn violent?
No.
Yes, well, if they're this delusional, violence is the next natural step. Who do they intend to strike? Us?
No, it's an old Earth term that, unfortunately for you, it's a violence with violence. No, it's an old Earth term. It means they're stopping work to force you to negotiate.
Dear law, what a bunch of devious, ungrateful, greedy little prigs! After all the opportunities Auntie's given them to repay us like this, I'm so disappointed.
So what do you suggest we do about such an utterly unheard of situation? It is absolutely imperative that we get those people back to work, whatever it takes.
I'd suggest you negotiate. See if you can find a middle ground between you.
Negotiate? As in, give in to some of their demands? Won't that set a terrible precedent for others?
No, Ursula, it won't, because we won't be the ones doing it. That is exactly why we've hired you as my brand new perturbation ameliorator. You'll solve the problem for us, and we will retain absolute deniability.
Sounds like you're looking for a patsy.
No, of course not. We just can't be seen violating a tenet as fundamental to anti-society as employees better do their void-damned jobs.
But you, who are not officially an Auntie's Choice employee,
Patsy.
can do whatever you want. Anyone asks about our involvement, and we can disavow it.
Nope, this makes every paranoid hair on the back of my neck stand up. Not interested.
Come now, you're overreacting. distracting. This is a tremendous opportunity for very little risk. You will suffer a lifetime of regret if you let this opportunity pass you by. How about you head to Praetor and see for yourself? Why, I reckon the solution will come to you so easily that it'll feel like free money.
So I don't really get a choice. Okay. Well, I tried. I definitely tried. I guess we're going to have to go, go back to Praetor. Praetor, yeah. Well, we've been there before, but we have to get on the good side with the Order and Auntie's Choice. So we'll get on the good side with the Auntie's Choice first, then we'll go visit the Order and do the same with them. Hopefully this won't be too difficult. I mean, it's just a simple strike, right? A workers' strike. Simple stuff. Alright, here it is. So we just have to talk to the people there. It's gonna be great. So you have a conversation, they're gonna be reasonable. We won't have to kill anyone. Auntie's fine product revitalization center. Oh, wait.
Ain't this a sight?
Yeah.
Class consciousness
That's right,
in
folks.
action.
Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer up
We
in the
don't
office.
want to
The
make
words are
demands,
definitely making
but
it
no more
miserable.
peeing in bottles and cans.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker.
Hi.
Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
I need to get inside. Mind letting me through?
Well, we're what you call a non-violent protest, so we won't physically stop you. But we will berate you with name-calling if you try and pass by.
Why would you do that when I'm here to help the negotiations?
Oh, my mistake. If it means the Overseer will actually hear us, we would love to have you talk on our behalf. Although, I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a Trina time.
Probably. Okay, the pissing in jars thing has me on their side, though.
Let us sleep for 8. You can't charge us for stimulates.
Yeah, I kind of agree with them on that one. You're gonna make them work overtime. Can't exactly charge them. Oh. Well, that's helpful. Just gonna have a little chat.
Like any negotiation I ever been a part of. Not that I've been part of many.
We're gonna have a little chat with them, okay? Just a small little chat, no one's gonna get hurt. Unless we have to. Then I will hurt many of them. Because that's my job. 2, 4, oh. The packing stamper appears to be jammed. Alright, let's have a conversation with the Overseer. Hello there.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today.
Yay.
I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office?
I
It was
am.
about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool.
You are quite the fool. Something tells me you've already looked like that before you were behind the schedule.
Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it'll make sense to you when they babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice, and if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I reckon she's got her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
They're damn lucky to be able to dedicate their lives?
Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed.
Fair enough. How should this start?
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this invaluable facility on Auntie's behalf is mine. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is that it was actual Auntie's Choice executives that sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
How do I solve the striking problem?
My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumley? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
You don't know his name? You have a small crew, and you don't know their names.
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons.
So their only value is to make you look good.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished.
Thanks for reminding me why the Earth Directorate needs to keep corporations in check.
Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumley Dunbar to get back to work.
Dumley Dunbar.
I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
So you're offering nothing. That makes my job exceedingly difficult.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
Well, I better go talk to Dunbar, but like, honestly, I'm on their side.
Make some space! We've got a sanctioned non-employee professional caller coming out! If you won't let us sleep or ain't...
Alright. Let's go talk to Dunbar.
I didn't mean
Dumley.
to seem rude, but
Dumber.
I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Trust me, you want my help. I belong to an organization that hates megacorporations.
Then what in law's name are you doing here?
That's a very long story that we don't need to get for time. Just trust me, I'm on your side.
Well, that certainly is unexpected. And potentially wonderful. Assuming, of course, you can actually help us.
I'm here to negotiate a settlement between you and Griggs. What's the problem?
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health concerns.
Right, that.
So your complaint is that you're being undervalued, undersupported, and mistreated.
Right. Exactly. The conditions under which Auntie extracts our labor is, unacceptable. They're egregious, even.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in.
That is crazy.
I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
That's fair enough. Why don't you tell me what I can do to help?
Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Well, that all seems reasonable. I'll take it over to the Overseer and see what I can do.
Thank you for your trying. I don't know if we'll get it all, but every bit you add makes some part of our lives a whole lot easier.
Well, she's a nightmare. 20-hour workdays? Jeez. That just sounds horrible. Hello again.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
No. Yes, I've heard their workers' demands, and I think we can get back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
They want their shifts shortened. They are demanding 12-hour workdays.
12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Offering 16-hour workdays means extra rest, which massively increases productivity. Offering 16-hour days means extra rest, which massively increases productivity.
Well, it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims. I never imagined restful production being more cost-effective than longer hours. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
They're asking Adrena time to take during the day to be free.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
You done? It also breaks when your personal greed interferes with Auntie's bottom line, Overseer.
What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing.
I know you've been personally profiting off the forced Adrena time sales.
What? No, I would never. That's slander, and or libel, and you can't prove a thing.
I read your terminal. The profits from Adrena time is straight into your account.
Well, fuck. That's quite the rub, isn't it? All right, what do you want?
The workers get the Adrena time for free, and I get a fistful of bits.
Huh. I don't know why you would waste leverage on them, but I suppose you've got your reasons. All right. They'll get their Adrena time, and you'll get all the bits I got on me. Is there more they ask?
It's very important for them to use the bathrooms they're left unlocked at all times.
They want to relieve themselves on company time?
Yes.
I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will
Not very
cost
much,
us?
actually.
What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Do you actually believe they hold it all day long? If they have to go, they're going somewhere.
Somewhere? Oh, that actually explains the odor in storage room 3. I never imagined they might be... I'll get the door unlocked immediately, and cleaning crews dispatched. What more do they want?
That's everything. I'll take the response to their leader and see what I can do.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
There we go. Look at us making differences, making people happy. I think we're doing a good job. I am using this voice because I do not know what's actually going on. No, I do. Just seems very straightforward, and yes.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
I negotiated the terms of your bathroom access.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason?
It was a struggle, but she's convinced that you should have free time to use at any time.
Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation?
I spoke to Griggs about the Adrena time.
She willing to see reason?
Yes. She's none too happy about it, but she is. I convinced her that it should be free.
Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
Let us discuss the work hours.
Excellent. What progress have you made?
Great news. I convinced her there should only be 16-hour workdays.
That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful. Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair creme now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her ankles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name
I have no idea what he's talking about either.
Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
Yeah, I was starting to have the same thought.
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily.
He was from the order
Thanks
or something.
to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
You did these folk a good turn, Commander.
I'm glad.
We'll be seeing more of these negotiations across Arcadia. Bosses will just have to live with it.
Yeah, though I am a bit confused about who this guy is. He's a recruiter of some kind, but I don't know if he's for Auntie's choice. Guess we'll find out. Or we won't. No, we were supposed to find out, but we didn't. So we'll just never know. Isn't that the most wonderful thing? Never knowing. Griggs!
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I do wish it had gone more smoothly, but I understand you did what you must. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will, no doubt, be excited to learn of my approval. You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job. Under my keen supervision, of course.
Of course. So now we can inform the executives that we had success on Praetor. And then we're going to have to go to the Order. Alright, let's have a conversation with the very important people, or the ones who think they're very important, you know.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We understand you've been a very busy little manti-wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
It went well. A negotiation, you tell me.
Oh, you're looking for a performance review? Well, that's easy. You stopped the stoppage, completed your work. Our employees are back in the factory.
Yes, they are, and I applaud you for that. Though I had hoped you'd better represent our interests over theirs.
You said get them back to work, and I get paid. I got them back to work, now I get paid.
Well, I suppose I can't argue with the truth of that.
Anything else you'd like
It's
to
the anti-choice way. Do your job and get paid. No, that's all. What's my next assignment?
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered, and it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing? Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct. intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art.
It's a fucking art. Can we just cut to the part where you tell me the job is?
Yes, suppose we should move on. Ursula, will you do the honors?
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Stealing our rivals' trade secrets? That's our bread and butter. We can sometimes lack a certain subtlety, though. The Protectorate have a process called mental refreshment.
Yes, I know
Some
of it.
kind of mind manipulation business. There's a facility for it on Praetor. Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree. It presents possibilities.
What Auntie wants, Auntie gets.
Attitude like that will take you far around here. A few aspirational goals, if possible. If you see a chance to talk their lead scientist into joining us, and/or dig up additional details about the process, do so.
Which is to say, we'll make it more worth your while. I promise you'll never want for compensation while in our employ.
See you when it's done.
Okay. Well, I guess we have to go back to Praetor. Again. It's fine. We have to recruit the head fresher to end optional. Okay. Looks like it might be difficult, but let's head back to Praetor and try to convince them. It looks like we're going to take a while to convince them to be on our team. I didn't expect it to be this long. But hey, we'll have an episode for each one. One for the Order, one for Auntie's Choice. Alright, we're here. I've been smashing a few people in, but we're now at the facility. Should be fine. Oh, yes. And I may have, the front desk man may have been knocked out. But yes, we're here to collect the information about the refreshment. Everyone likes a good refreshment, mate. Would you like a bottle of refreshments? You should all have a bottle of refreshments. Collect mental refreshment materials. Oh, okay. The water.
Fellow subject lacking the appropriate seal.
Oh. Placid water?
It's not just a good idea. It's the
This all just seems a little weird, doesn't it? Supplement pharmacology details. I'll take that. Looks very suspicious down there. Sure, it's nothing.
Operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's what.
Are you ready to realign with the paradigm? To share
Whoa.
all manner of imperfect thoughts?
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail,
and a quick dip into the lathe of particulate
Yeah.
to bring
Gotta
imperfections.
leave.
Head refresher Ghoul.
No.
I guarantee, when you exit our doors,
You will be a productive member of our perfect society again. Soon you'll say goodbye.
imperfect thoughts, hello contentment.
Okay.
Just like being back on smoke extraction detail at the shipyards.
Was that supposed to refresh us? I don't feel anything.
Subject, or should I say refreshed to be. Welcome to the Wellnetarium. You're not on my schedule. A walk-in then. Wonderful. Once you're properly evaluated, we'll have you well on your way to refreshment.
Right. That's why we're here. Got some thoughts we need rinsed. I mean, washed. Deloused?
Oh, you appear to have questions. A telltale sign of needing refreshment.
I am definitely here for mental refreshment. You're going to let me in for that, right?
Why, of course. Naturally. It is the duty of every subject to submit for a quick mental tune-up
Okay.
whenever we experience imperfect thoughts or lack a little zeal.
I'd like to hear more about the mental refreshment, preferably with some specifics.
Head Refresher Gould says mental refreshment increases tractability, stifles undue agitatement, stymies untoward inclinations,
I'm
and
ready for
refashions the
refreshment.
mind into a thing of symmetry. I've undergone the procedure myself, several times they say, and look at me now, never more content.
I'm ready. Evaluate away.
Simply step over to my automechanical colleague to my left, / your right, and it will begin your assessment.
Greeting, subject unscheduled. Welcome to Placid Waters Wellnetarium. Evaluation commencing.
Okay.
Subjects are required to respond 100% accurately to all queries.
Okay.
Bespoke prescribed regimens may produce untoward ramifications. If baseline data is greater than minutely erroneous. Query 1. Concisely characterize your personal perspective.
I establish order out of the churning chaos we call the galaxy.
Incorrect. The accepted answer is, I fulfill my duty to the Sovereign as a loyal Protectorate subject by operating at peak efficacy, without error, perpetually. Each a vital cog. Query 2. Rate your present level of zealous efficaciousness on a scale of 1 to 5. 5 being the highest, 3 being a traitor, 1 being dead.
My fetishishness knows no bounds. It's off the chart completely.
Incorrect. Wait, processing. That was correct. No subject has ever answered that query accurately before to date. The degree of zealous efficaciousness expected of a dutiful and true subject of the Protectorate is beyond measure. Query 3. Do you ever fall prey to imperfect thoughts, including, but not limited to, doubt, disbelief, uncertainty, curiosity,
Every single day.
and
I try not to succumb to distraction in my pursuit for justice, but I am a human being.
unacceptable? A perfect society demands perfect thoughts. Imperfection is impossible when the mind is a thing of symmetry. Final query. How would your neighbors describe you?
An ideal Protectorate subject.
Processing determination. An acceptable response. The appropriate reply was, they never questioned, never doubted. Their zeal never lagged. Formulating conclusion. Phrenometric matrix delineated. Subject evaluation score total 150 out of 200. The acceptable amount for a true and dutiful Protectorate subject is 0. In conclusion, you are in dire need of mental refreshment.
I
Now,
need to be
proceed
refreshed.
to the nearby pneumatic tube to collect your complimentary unitard and lift pass. Next, proceed one floor down, where you will be directed further. Realignment with the paradigm begins now.
Where do I get the stuff? But where do I get the stuff? Do I just go down? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go. Oh, jeez, they're gonna want me dead.
This unit reminds you that mental refreshment is not an Earth Directorate approved medical procedure.
Greetings, new person. You have a look of query.
Medicament dispensable has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture. The kitchen pantry is presently off limits due to anomalous structural tampering.
That's great. I kind of want to talk to the...
Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so very important. Ignorant, misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this freedom they celebrate is a yawning chaos.
I need mid-privilege. Or full privilege.
It is a sad fact that all human beings require direction. As my good friend the Consul would say, at its base, humanity unguided is cravenly, inept, and slothful. We of the Protectorate are not, because we do not allow ourselves to be. The paradigm charts our course, gives us purpose. The Consul is the firm hand that guides us. Mental refreshment keeps us on task.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're new. Must be. You still retain that look of inquiry and deliberation. I'm Waylon.
You still have that look about you too. Have you been refreshed?
No. I'm newly full of zeal. That is, I hope the process took this time. They say my phrenometric peaks are resistant to abradement, but still, they try.
How many times have you undergone the treatment?
A facilitator said that I'd been here thrice, but I only remember once or twice.
We better find a way to get you out of here before you're affected like the others.
I couldn't leave. Not yet. Haven't completed my regimen. My phrenometric peaks are still jutting all over the place, they say.
I'm a high-rank Protectorate and so-and-so, and you could come with me.
Are you in disguise? I don't recognize so-and-so as a title. This feels a bit curious to me, but I feel compelled not to question it too much. Maybe the treatment is working. I'd go with you, I guess. But I need something first. They took all my things when I arrived. Stored them in storage. My commemorative pitch balls in there. From my favorite team, the Paradigm Abiders. Can't leave without it.
Okay. Just tell me where it is.
I had to turn in my personal items when I was admitted. On account I tried to leave once or twice before. Saw them put it in a closet behind reception upstairs.
After I get your pitch ball, you'll be ready to leave?
Suppose so. Maybe almost, at least. One way out's the safest. Someone dug a tunnel in the kitchen pantry. Though there are 2 automechs assigned there now, to keep subjects from wandering in and ambling off.
Pretty sure I can hack those mechs.
That doesn't seem like the sort of thing that'd be allowed, but guess you know what you're doing. I'll be dithering about here in the meanwhile.
More refreshing than ever.
Interesting. What's in here?
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain
The
our
bathroom.
sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Greeting, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how mentally refreshed are you feeling today?
Oh, probably 1.
Noting dire self-diagnosis and ably displaying concern. My word. Inform the nearest refreshment facilitator without delay to book you a session in the Lathe of Particularity today.
Am I correct in assuming you're handling the pharmaceuticals here?
I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of
Respiratine. Respiratine.
dispensement has concluded for the day.
A clerical error occurred, requiring an exemption. I must maintain my prescribed regimen.
Response. Medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet, it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt. A vital cog once more.
I'd love to be able to hack them, but I don't know how. Definitely going to have to be a way.
Aw, a new face. Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now.
Can I ask a few questions about the facility?
Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again.
Where can I find samples of the pharmacology used here?
You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly.
What sort of technology is employed in this process?
You must mean the Lathe of Particularity.
Yes,
One assumes
sure.
you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet. You'll soon learn all about it, firsthand.
That's terrifying. How can someone get an example of the facility's propaganda methodology?
You'll feel ever so much better. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of the prescribed curative regimen. Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together is to together thrive.
Where can I find the audio cards mentioned, you just mentioned?
Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security.
You've been refreshed, so won't question this. There's a good reason to grant me access.
How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas.
I better go.
You'll feel ever so much better once your phrenometric peaks have been abraded.
Violence deferred.
It's just like Zeb said. Mental refreshment really takes the meddling right out of folks. Makes them docile.
Yeah, well, let's not turn into people like them, shall we? I'd rather not be them.
I've got troublemakers.
I know. Wait for it. Wait for it. Sneak. Attack. And then... Oh, no, not that one. This one! Squirt. Can't find a body that never existed. And that way? Okay. Then we go behind them. And murder them! It'll be so much easier that way. Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-dum. Bum.
What in the
So close. And square. Just leave the robot to do what it's doing. Oh. Alright, that's a bit concerning, those two.
This unit advises healing yourself now.
I will. It's only a little bit of a zapping. I'm fine. Okay, cognitive observational oversight. Let's go this one. Cognitive.
Got some bad company.
Where? Oh yeah. Didn't even notice they were there. What's this one? That's retrieve the audio cartridge. What's this way? Not sure, but... Oh. Is that who I think it is? Let's find out, I guess. Head Refresher Gould. Hello there, Mr. Gould.
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wherever is your chart? Wait, you're not a patient. You're not even a Protectorate subject, are you?
Very smart.
I see it now. You possess the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
This must be the lead scientist. Wonder if he's also had the pleasure of being refreshed.
Well, out with it. Who are you?
Court, I'm an outsider.
Oh, outrageous. Suppose I should call the guards, but my. This presents a rare opportunity to hone my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
To document the wonders of the mental refreshment process.
Ah, for one of our adversaries, I'm sure.
Yes.
I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology in a reasonably competent manner.
Why, more is that for a spirited debate?
There's a good sport. Do try to keep up. So, what of the Order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them?
They're dedicated, well-meaning, and look to tomorrow.
They're obsessed with tomorrow. Why even worry about the future anyway? The paradigm maps out our path, so we don't need to be concerned about what comes next. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
No, honestly, not that I've seen.
I do appreciate your candor. That even an amoral outsider like yourself find them worthless is telling. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
You almost sound like a patient. Are you repeating a script?
Not word for word, no. I do take certain liberties with the Sovereign's Handbook, a beacon to the cosmos, to inhabit the spirit of the work and give it a dramatic, scientific air. I understand you meant that as an insult, but I refuse to be baited by those either jealous or ignorant of our ways.
Ever consider that you're tuning your subjects into unthinking automatrons? Seems to me that a perfect society could hold up to a few questions.
As it is right now, repelling faulty logic and wrong-headed thinking with gusto. No, the refreshment process isn't about thwarting examination, but obviating fear, uncertainty, and doubt. It's about making people happy. Well, admit I assumed this conversation would be more engaging. Did you have any final points you'd like to make? As a, last chance to distinguish yourself?
What do you think the matriarch would think about rental refreshment today?
Her opinion to me would be largely irrelevant. While I appreciate all she did, of course, there are those who are visionaries, and those of us who enact vision, who make it real. All right, fair enough. In that little battle of wits, one of us proved severely outmatched, and I'm not sure you're completely aware of which of us I'm referring to. I am deeply disappointed by your lack of intellectual prowess, though ultimately I'm not wholly surprised. Suppose that leaves one last thing.
Ready to waste. We have an intruder. Forging ahead.
Well, unfortunately we couldn't get him on our side because we need speech 11. I was very unlikely to have speech 11. You'd have to focus on speech the entire time. Like, that'd be crazy. Oh well. We didn't need him after all.
Wait.
They just wanted him.
I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session... that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting, per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Damn. Y'all people are not good. Bad people. Oh. The only advice I can give in this game right now is just do everything. Bam! Okay, take that. The hard refresher. I think there's still something else we can get from here. So I'm gonna try to get all of the stuff. That way they're a little less disappointed in me. You know? Because I may have missed out on getting the doctor, but we'll have all the information that the doctor would have known. Just have a cafe central and the unsealed kitchen. There we go. Unseal the kitchen. Unseal the kitchen. Yeah. No. Aw, the robot's dead. How sad.
Medicament dispensement.
Their team plays the worst. Hello.
Hey.
You find my pitch ball?
I did. I found it in the closet. Is it yours?
Oh, commemorative pitch ball. I missed you so. Let's never part again. Suppose I'm ready to leave. Well, almost.
Good news, the pantry is open and open for ambling.
Okay. Ready to go then, I suppose. If we get separated, I'll meet you there.
Medicament dispensement has concluded for today. Please proceed to...
Anyone else I can unrefresh? What about you?
Hello. My name is Abigail, and I am realigned with the paradigm.
Okay. Can you tell me anything about the refreshment process? No, you're the first person here that's staff who acknowledges me.
It is the duty of all Protectorate subjects to regularly converse with our neighbors, so we may determine if their zeal has wavered. I am newly full of zeal, free of imperfect thoughts. My mind is a thing of symmetry. My phrenometric peaks are all abraded.
You have no curiosity about who I am or why I'm here, do you?
Pondering begets disharmony. To deliberate is to court ruin. Notions are a gateway to mayhem, bedlam, turmoil, and vexation. Thinking never made anybody happy.
What are you here for? Some major infraction, no doubt?
I once possessed a failing of character where I would voice simple statements in a way that sounded like a question? Drat! There, did it again. Anyhow, I was reported for it?
Are you alright?
Right as rain, neighbor. Never more content.
So you no longer experience worry or doubt?
Refreshment is inevitable.
Medicament dispensement.
Okay, so she doesn't want to leave. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone who wants to leave is, you know, going to leave with me. It seems so. It's only one. Wow. That's sad.
The tunnel out was right here. Oh, they put a poster over it. Take it down, and I can be off.
Okay, best of luck.
This is all right neighborly of you. Can't thank you enough. Now, after you. By all means. Oh, and, last I heard from my daughter, Emily, she was off to Free Market Station. You meet us there. She'll surely give you a reward. Guess all outsiders aren't as bad as Prudence makes you out to be.
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's go talk to the VPs. The very important people.
Your performance at that facility went exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic mercantile methodology plan.
There you go again, pinning your career to that flim-flam mathematical malarkey. What do a bunch of eggheads know about marketing?
I have no idea.
Marketing isn't some rigmarole you can plug into a computronic doodad. It's instinct, intuition, know-how. It's a fucking art. The Auntie wants details on their methodology, pharmacology, and technology. This archive plan says it's important. Fine. Auntie and I agree. It presents possibilities.
I foresaw your needs, and I fulfilled them.
Oh, do tell. I hope you gathered supplemental materials and recruited the scientist as well.
I got what you wanted, but the lead scientist ended up dead.
Well, got what we needed. Sometimes a body count can't be helped.
Exactly.
Better in the ground than in our enemy's employ.
Exactly.
Nice work, my ameliorator.
Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results.
The lathe of particularity wore people down until their lack of curiosity and drive.
Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market to.
How truly unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
They're the method of pairing propaganda with this suggestibility drug to boost retention.
That's certainly interesting. Intriguing, even. What else?
The drugs enhance suggestibility, but it affects are temporary, so regular doses is key.
Oh, good to know, good to know.
That's all I found.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward.
Thank you.
Along with something extra for your effort.
Oh,
Too
thank you.
bad about the lead scientist.
Yes.
Converting him would have earned you an above-average payout. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo.
Oh my god!
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes?
Yes.
Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
None that I feel comfortable relating.
Well, I appreciate the clarity, if not the lack of guile. For now, I suppose we'll remain uncomfortable bedfellows, if not ideological fellow travelers. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Gertie expressed a desire to resume negotiations. I think you should.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
Would it be possible for you to meet face to face? No. You and Ruth should sit down and hash things out like adults.
Oh, my security team would never allow it. But a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree.
Yes.
Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Great idea. Will do.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
There we go. Wonderful. Now all we have to do is get the Order on board.